Okay, so now we're going to move on into another section of the book, and this is the image on page 198 of your textbook. And this shows you that we are now finished with the fundamental concepts, and we're going to move to talk about the application of these in some network technologies. Specifically in Chapter 6, we're going to look at local area networks and wireless local area networks. So in this chapter, we're going to look at some things that are mostly things that you should have heard of before and be a little bit familiar with. And we'll look at network interface cards. It's often just referred to as a NIC. We'll look at hubs, switches, and other equipment. Things, again, that you should have heard of before. We'll look at both wired. This local area network here is generally referred to as wired because you specifically say wireless local area network, WLAN. So we're going to be looking at both wired and wireless. Ethernet. We're not going to look at any other protocol. We're going to focus on Ethernet because that's what people use. And then finish up with some best practices. And so this is a really important chapter because there's a lot of things that you should have heard of or you have heard of, and we're going to try to lay out some of those things for you. So we'll spend more time in Chapter 6 than we did in Chapter 5.